And honestly, after world champion, after big fights, I honestly want to have like a really cool coffee shop. After fighting, I will need to have my own business so I can grind, I can wake up, do it.
Is there anything else you're going to want to do? Any thoughts in your future? Let's say you're the king of the hill for the next 7 or 8 years, okay? What else are you going to do?
I want to surf a lot. I want to become a way better surfer than I am.
You got to get that board out of the shipping area then, dude, because I've seen that quad that Machado shaped you, and that thing's calling my name, so you better...
Have you guys gone surfing? Have you guys gone surfing together?
I've seen you out there like once or twice, but never...
we gotta go more. For the record, you touch the board, I fuck you up. I'm just kidding.
He's not touching the board.
No, that board, it's top.
That thing is mental.
It's mental. Works great. And thank you, Rob. Appreciate it. That board is beautiful.
Who made you the board?
Rob Machado. He shaped it for me. So that board, like, that's why, like, honestly, I surf it one morning and leave it at Ruka.
Right.
And I'm like, I was thinking, like, I don't want to use it anymore. I want to put it on the wall. It's hand shaped by Rob Machado. That's a piece of art.
But he doesn't want you having that on the wall.
I can get another one from him. But I was really thinking of, like, I already use it, works great. Be like, hey, can I get something similar? And that one I just make it a piece of art. And have him sign it for sure.
Oh, you got to do that.
The resin work he does too
It's
is always
fucking
like
great.
It's so classic inspired, like psychedelic San Diego, that to have a wall piece like that from him, that's like based on your inspo board that you love. Oh man,
That board, I love that board. Honestly, it makes me surf a little better than I actually surf in a regular shortboard. That thing just go.
Nice.
It's beautiful.
dude, I think if you're excited to surf the board when you see it and when you feel it, you are gonna approach the wave like with a more like sincere drive to do fucking good on it.
No, that board is great. But like for me, like that's what on a future, what things I want to do. Surf 10 times more than I already do.
You want to get your Ford truck fixed.
My Ford truck, F-150 92, is getting fixed. I'm gonna ride that thing beautifully. And honestly, after world champion, after big fights, I honestly want to have like a really cool coffee shop that I make sure the coffee is great, it's clean, it's a good source of coffee, tastes delicious, have a couple different options, but make it cute, like put art on the walls, good pastries, clean options, and here and there do pop-ups. Have my friends cook and do like blog parties like my boy Action Bronson does. I was talking to him the other day, I was like, my dream is to have a successful coffee shop and can have you there just cooking for hundreds of people. And through him, I know other chefs, like they're my friends too, and just have like blog parties every other month.
There used to be a lot of great coffee shops, and then all of a sudden Starbucks pops up, and now you just have, that corporate crap instead of these cool little ones.
That's dog shit.
Yeah.
Starbucks is dog shit. Like, I'd rather drink my own pee than go to Starbucks.
Starbucks, this is not for you.
Yeah.
No, I mean, why not? You know what? At 40, most people are just getting started. Okay, you'll have already accomplished everything you've accomplished, and now you got to go, the world is my oyster. What am I going to do?
And that's what I think most fighters are really fucked, because they become really famous for a period of time, but that goes away. Like, that's going to be gone, because you're going to get older, the new fans won't know who you are, the new fans are going to be into the newer guys in it. It is what it is. You got, if we go on times, Randy Couture at one point of time was a superstar.
Absolutely.
It's still a big name.
Yeah.
But if you put today Conor McGregor and Randy Couture, no one will give a fuck about him. But he's probably doing well in other things. He's in other.
Sure.
I'm just talking about just the fighting gig.
Right.
You need to have your eyes open, your mind open, get into other things. And like, I already know what I want. Like, I really know. I wanna have a coffee shop, and I know that the amount of work I put into things. Once I retire from fighting, I'm gonna go crazy the next day, because you're like, you retire on Saturday night, Monday morning come and you're like, what the fuck? What should I do? Thank God I love running, so I'm gonna probably do marathons every other day. I'm gonna surf. I'm gonna have my coffee shop. So
What's the longest marathon you've done?
the longest runs I did is 16 miles in one pop.
Longest marathon I've done, it's probably, well, I'm not sure the distance between my couch and the refrigerator, but
You're about to say you did the first marathon. I think that's about the only one we'll leave, bro.
Yeah, my
hey, it's
longest
far.
my longest run is 16 miles. But like, I also run long distance, which is pretty much 13 miles every Sunday, which is my day off. So I feel once I take away Monday, Tuesday, like all the weekdays, twice a day training,
Right.
and I'm fully retired one day, I can probably do 13 miles, couple 6-miler, and then I can do 20 miles on Sunday, because I wrestle, grapple, spar, go hard on the back, go hard on the mitts, do conditioning, and on Sunday I add a huge run.
Nice.
So that's just like a lot of work. Once I retire, how I replace those 10 workouts in 5 days? Just running a lot. And I'm gonna be, starting the coffee, seeing what tastes better, what can do.
Do you think that, do you have any thought about training yourself once you're past it, maybe helping out some younger folks and saying, hey, this is how I got here, and thinking about a
I'm
little...
awful at coaching.
Yeah.
Like if you told me like, hey, how, like last fight you did 1, 2, 3 and you KO the guy, how you did that? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I'm really good at listening. Like, you can come in right now and tell me how to fix this motorcycle.
Right.
By the time we're done, next time I do it by myself.
You got it.
Like, I'm really good at listening. Now, I'm a sponge. I'm very coachable. I just cannot coach for shit.
Well, it's a different thing, man.
Right, it is. It's a totally different animal. Like, that's why I said, like, after fighting, I will need to have my own business so I can grind. I can wake up, do it.
Not to pick on your coach, but Jason, I mean, he fought for a little bit, not for very long, but he's a much better coach
Right.
than he was ever a fighter.
And
he was a great fighter.
he went undefeated.
Yeah.
I believe he got like pretty serious injuries that he couldn't fight. But like he always say this, the reason I didn't become what I expect me to become is to make you guys that. And the history speaks for itself.
Absolutely.
Bisping, Cyborg, RDA, Tito Ortiz, like the list goes on. BJ Penn, which is, he grabbed BJ and see how big BJ become, the title fights, title defense. So he's definitely doing something right.
No, absolutely. And look at how far you've come since you've been with him.
And that's what I say earlier. I'm like, I wouldn't get there without him.
Right.
Like, that's not just me working hard. That's me working hard alongside somebody that knows what the fuck is doing.
So what do you think, I know we don't know if it's going to be a title or what have you, but when do you think your next fight is?
If I have to guess, I would say I'm fighting sometime between March and April.
Okay, of
Because
2023.
the title fights are in October 22nd. So no one's going to fight in December for the belt. Like, who knows? Maybe. It's possible. It happened in the past, quick turnarounds. That's just things we cannot control. That's
Right.
why I'm in the gym every day. Because you don't know. And when you're in the gym every day, you can actually take time off. Like, I've been training so hard since my last fight. I can take 2 days off if I want, tomorrow and the day after. But like, it will be by feeling. I've been sparring, I've been wrestling, I've been doing everything.
Right.
So I know I can take a step back, because as of now, I'm sharp, I'm in shape, I'm on a controlled weight, I can cut and make the weight too.
Well, I got to tell you something. I don't know Dana, but I can tell he's an amazing business cat. You know, I don't know what he is like as a person. I've seen interviews. Seems like a very cool guy. But if he's a smart guy, which he is, I'm sure he'll give you a shot very soon.
He will. He will. I think they're happy with my work. I think they like stories like mine. Like you go from average to something special, and I believe they if you see them at the beginning of my career, it's like ups, down, always trying hard, always accepting fights, always taking short notice fights just to make a name. So they appreciate what I've been doing, and people appreciate what I'm doing because anybody can make it happen. You just gotta put in work. You just gotta put it on time, and if you can see it in your mind and you got balls, you can make it happen.
You know, the other interesting thing we haven't talked about is Ruka. I mean, that's where it's all happening.
That magic happens in that place. You know, you get in contact with really good people in there. There's many things you can take many things from them because there's so many people coming, like artists, athletes. You know, from everything, cars.
Well, Pat seems to have his ducks in a row. I mean, he's doing a good job over there.
He's doing MMA in life. He's mixing things up. Right. So like, you know, he got artists in one side, athletes in the other, surfers, fighters, graffiti guys, like
all in the same space.
Photographers. So it definitely is a place that uplifts you. And you know, if you're just consistent and you just keep trying, keep plodding away, eventually you become one of those guys that come by. Sometimes you walk in, there's Mike Tyson in the gym. You get out there, the next day it's a really good artist or a painter that you like, just in and out. It's consistently moving on.
Well, you know, they say you hang around great people, right?
You become one.
That's right. That's the way to do it. Hey, guys, we appreciate you coming, and we really thank Chito for coming, and this guy will be #1, guaranteed. Hit that subscribe, hit that like. Love you.